Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways. Yeah, it's another hot one. It's been really the weirdest weather I've ever seen. This winter we had a pretty good wet winter. We got quite a bit of water, and I used it all up already. I'm down to my last tank and a fifth. That's the last of the water I've got down here. And can't afford to buy any. And my garden's been taking a hit. But we're going to step inside because I had a request from Australia to do a garden update. Got pears on the tree, but they're not growing very quickly. Not in this heat. But the tree looks healthy. Then I have my apple grafts on here. This is one of them, and that's the other. And they're looking healthy. But my apricot tree looks a little on the sad side. My grapevine is looking sad. And I want to show you something. I did pick up some red onions here. I gotta remember to bring some of those in because I'm going to have some pork loin chops tonight, breaded pork loin chops, but I want to have some sauteed onions with them, and some refried beans and some salsa. Anyway, I want to show you something here. My water gauge, and I got it set on moist. Now the needle is in the dead zone down here because it's up in the air. So if I stick it in my soil, it shoots all the way over. Okay, if I stick it in the soil, it shoots all the way over. I can do that pretty much anywhere in this garden, and it's the same. So I don't need water in the soil, but it's just been so dang hot that the plants are wilting. And even with the shade cloth on here, it's been well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I've been seeing anywhere from 104 to 110 now for better than a month. I would say closer to a month and a half every day. And I just checked the weather a little while ago, and it says tomorrow is going to be even hotter than today. And we're supposed to have like the next 5 or 6 days in a row going to be 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's going to be another thing. My apple tree took a hit. But I can take my meter and stick it in the soil, and it's showing that it's wet. My fig tree, look at the poor thing. But you can look down there in the bottom bucket there. There's water in there. The same thing with my graft over there. It's got water in the bottom, so it's got water. And look at the ground. You can see the ground is wet. They've got water in them all. Look at this poor citrus tree over here. Just too hot. Look at my tomatoes. All of them just gone. This one doesn't even have a shade cloth anywhere on it yet. I haven't gotten anybody to help me, but we couldn't do it because the winds are like this. So we're getting the winds every day, but the temperatures are just ridiculous. So anyway, I got to dig potatoes. Now something over there is disturbing me. I'll take you over there and show you. My aloe vera is looking all good though. Look at this big one here, and it's got a bunch of fresh babies. I just cleaned all the babies off of this this spring. Now these trees I grew from seed, and they are fantastic evergreens. Is I very seldom water those. They either got roots shooting all the way down to the water table, or they're sucking up any extra water that gets on the ground from watering these other plants. And then my herbs all dried up, gone. But over here, look at what's going on here. Something is lifting the soil here. And I did have potatoes growing here. And they were green up until recently. Oh, it's really, oh, there's baby potatoes in there. Little ones. Those are seed potatoes, so I'll stick them back underneath there. But yeah, I gotta dig out the potatoes from this bed and from this bed and get anything that's usable out of there. Some spider has built a big web going across the walkway there. My avocado trees, plenty of water in them, but the leaves are drying out on them. Just too dang hot and dry. What can I do? What can I say as I shake my head and sigh? Hey, I'm a poet. Didn't even know it, but I'm starting to show it. All right, everybody. I know you got a laugh out of that, right? All right, so these are all the babies that I pulled off of the plants earlier in the spring. They're all looking pretty decent. And, well, what can I say? Not a good year. This grapevine that wasn't doing anything did shoot up and is getting up in there into this other grapevine. But that'll get pruned this year and hopefully come back stronger next year. And hopefully we'll have normal weather next year. Instead of 60, 70 days in a row of temperatures well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll have the 4 or 5 days, 2 or 3 weeks out of the year with 100-degree temperatures. Yep. Anyway, that's about all I have. I just wanted to get a video in because I looked and I noticed that it was 4 days since I've last posted, and had to get something done, and I didn't want to spill the beans on some of the other stuff I'm doing. I did pick up another item at the post office today that I'll be doing a review on. I actually started the video on it today, and I've got a few more things to do with it, and then I'll be getting that video posted. I also have another LiFePO 4 battery video to do. I had another company send me a LiFePO 4 battery, and I'm going to be doing that one pretty soon because it's going to replace the lead acid batteries in my van. And I'll let you see how that does. And it may even end up running one of the other new items that I got. So here's all the doggies all doing their thing. Right, guys? Y'all laying down in the shade, staying cool. Got a wind coming up now. All right, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining me. This is G Bear saying comments down below. Signing off.